The man accused of stabbing a black Bowie State student to death at the University of Maryland earlier this year is being charged with a hate crime, and a North Carolina company is apologizing after a child's grave marker was repossessed. Plus, a California restaurant is being called out for using Popeyes chicken as a part of its dishes. An LA actor has returned to the Palmetto State to host an advanced screening of his first feature film, Old Bryce, tomorrow at his alma mater, South Carolina State University. Find more on this story on our website. Tonight on ABC, catch an all-new episode of Marvel's Inhumans. From the ABC Columbia studio, I'm Kimberlei Davis. Here are your trending headlines for Friday, October 20th. Prosecutors say the man accused of the stabbing death of a Bowie State student was already being charged with murder in the crime that killed Lieutenant Richard Collins III. Now he's been officially indicted for a hate crime. Candace Cole has the latest.
His race was the cause of his death.
Today, Maryland State's Attorney Angela Also-Brooks announced that former University of Maryland student Sean Urbanski has been officially indicted for a hate crime in the May 20th stabbing death of Bowie State University student Lieutenant Richard Collins III as he waited for an Uber outside the UMD campus. The state's attorney suggested combing through the mountain of evidence against Urbanski may have contributed to the delay.
The evidence in this case again was of a digital nature. There was lots and lots of digital evidence, including a phone in this case and other evidence. And after analyzing all of that evidence, we are comfortable now that we have enough evidence to file a hate crime charge, which is what the grand jury indicted the defendant in this case.
Prosecutors say Urbanski has been linked to white supremacist groups online. Prior to the killing, prosecutors say Urbanski reportedly told Collins to move to the left if he knew what was good for him. When he refused, Collins was stabbed to death. Students at Bowie State who remember Lieutenant Collins as a good guy think the charge is justified.
I think it's important that he understands the gravity of what he did and how that is completely taboo for humanity. For race and racism is completely wrong.
I feel like it's appropriate that he gets both charges so people know what he did.
Collins' family declined comment, but Bowie State University did release a statement saying the community continues to mourn the loss of Second Lieutenant Richard Collins III, whose life was taken in a senseless act of violence. While it is encouraging to see progress made in the criminal case, we continue to reflect on the precious life lost.
A North Carolina monument company is apologizing after repossessing the grave marker of a young boy who died of leukemia last year. The boy's parents visited the grave recently to find that the only thing marking their son's final resting place was a hole full of mud. The company's owner said the stone was removed due to non-payment of more than $2,000 in fees. The family says they were not aware of any additional fees. The owner now says he made a terrible mistake and wants to make it right. Amanda Forster reports.
5-year-old Jake Leatherman's grave is now covered with a piece of wood and a plastic marker. His mom, Crystal, wanted to make sure there was something there while they wait for the stone to be returned. As WBTV reported Monday, the monument company removed the stone after they said the family did not pay in full. The family said they paid all the original costs agreed upon and had no idea the stone was being taken away from their son's site. Response poured in, and on Tuesday, owner J.C. Schoaf apologized over the phone.
In hindsight, it was a big mistake to have the cemetery to remove it. We see it now, but we do offer the family our condolence and forgiveness, and hope they forgive us. That it has hurt everybody involved, and we hope that they have in their heart forgive us for it. Our prayers are with the family, and we hope that we can be friends down the road.
I played this message for the Leatherman family Tuesday. They say this is what they had been looking for from Schoaf.
I'm good with that. And absolutely, I forgive him.
At least we get it resolved and get it back to where it needs to be.
Schoaf says he now plans on having the marker returned to the cemetery Wednesday, and he won't ask the family to pay anything further.
If there's any charges to be paid to the cemetery to have this pre-installed, our company will pay all the expenses for doing that.
We had dozens of messages into the WBTV newsroom from across the country.
It's wonderful that they are good people still in the world. But we don't want the money.
Money, the family says, was never the intention. And now they're asking those who still want to help to send donations instead to children's hospitals and to keep their family in their thoughts and prayers.
This isn't the end of it. You know, this is not something that goes away.
Shoaf says this was the first time in 56 years of business that a grave marker has been repossessed. If you like Popeyes chicken, then you will like a California restaurant's recipe. The owner admits it's one and the same.
My kitchen is not set up for frying. We're an old building. I don't actually have a proper kitchen back there.
Sweet Dixie Chicken in Long Beach is facing backlash after a bad review on Yelp called out the restaurant for using chicken strips from Popeyes. Apparently, the customer saw Sweet Dixie employees carrying Popeyes boxes into the kitchen. Owner Kimberlei Sanchez says she's never made it a secret that Popeyes chicken was used in 2 of her chicken plates. Both dishes cost around $13.
We didn't do anything wrong. I did something I thought was the best product I could bring in anywhere.
Sanchez wrote that her restaurant proudly serves Popeyes spicy tenders. She says she's reached out to Popeyes for approval to officially add them to her menu and hasn't heard back. Get breaking news, weather alerts, up-to-the-minute traffic updates, sports, and more when you download the ABC Columbia mobile app. I'm Kimberlei Davis. Be kind to each other. Have a great weekend, and thanks for watching.
Morning, sunshines.
Find Black Bolt and the rest of the Royal family and finish your mission.
Tell me where Black Bolt is or I'll snap your neck.
I don't need friends who constantly tear down my plans.
Black Bolt says that when he gets home, he wants to have a few words.
I look forward to the family reunion.